Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum 6th class student. I am Fatma here with 12th lecture of SST. Alhamdulillah, I am fine and hopefully you are fine too. Open page number 24, chapter number 6, the climate of South Asia. Climate has a direct impact on the environment of a country. The natural products and agriculture, lives of the population as it determines where people live and their occupation. That is, the occupation and people life depend upon the climate of that area. You have read about different factors that make up the climate of a country. We shall briefly see how South Asia and mainly Pakistan are affected by these climatic factors. Wind systems. There are three main wind systems in South Asia. In South Asia, India, Malaysia, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan are included. The southwest monsoon from June to September. The sun is in the northern hemisphere at this time and the center of Asia becomes very hot from June to September. The hot air rises and draws in cooler wet winds from the Indian Ocean. These winds bring most of the annual rains to South Asian region. The west coast of India, Bangladesh and Assam get very heavy rainfall. Most of the Pakistan rainfall comes at this time, but as the winds have crossed over India, they have dropped much of their moisture there. Pakistan gets most of its rainfall from the winds that turn back after the monsoon in India. These are known as the retreating monsoon and they bring rain to the northwestern parts of Indo-Pakistan subcontinent from October to December. The Western Depression from December to March. These come from the Mediterranean region and Western Asia and drop much of their rain in Turkey, Iraq and Iran before reaching Pakistan. Quite a lot of this moisture falls as snow on the mountains to the west before it reaches the rest of the country. Third wind system is northeasterly. These winds come from Central Asia, sweep into Pakistan and India during the winter months. These are dry winds blowing over the North Asian landmass and bring almost no rain with them. Rainfall. We have seen how the wind system affects the rainfall in Pakistan. The monsoon rains from July to September fall mostly in Upper Punjab and the lower northern areas, which get up to 250 to 500 mm or more rainfall. Southern Punjab, most of the Sindh and parts of Balochistan get about 125 to 250 mm of rain in summer. The winter rains from December to March again are highest in Upper Punjab and the lower northern areas 250 to 500 mm, while the western highlands in Balochistan and parts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa receive the next highest rainfall 125 to 250 mm. Dear student, these are book reading questions of chapter number 6, 1 to 7. Write this question on a sticky note. Later we will mark the answer of this question on book. Dear student, open page number 24. The first book reading question is, climate has a direct impact on the environment of a country. The nature of products, the natural products and agriculture, lives of the population as it determines where people live and their occupation. The first book reading question is from here to here. Now open page number 25. The second book reading question is, there are three main wind systems in South Asia. Number 1, the southwest monsoon from June to September. Number 2, the western depression from December to March. Number 3, northeasterly. The third book reading question is, the answer is the southwest monsoon from June to September. The sun is in the northern hemisphere at this time and the center of Asia becomes very hot. The hot air rises and draws up the cooler wet winds from Indian Ocean. These winds bring most of the annual rains to South Asian region. The answer of fourth book reading question is the Western Depression from December to March. These come from the Mediterranean region and Western Asia and drop much of their rain in Turkey, Iraq and Iran before reaching Pakistan. Dear student, this is all about lecture number 12. Take care. Allah Hafiz.